Hi guys, welcome to first video on just a brief info. We'll be more about Flutter and best practices you can use it on your apps while building with your teams. So in today's video we'll be talking about Monorepos, and the reason I was like, okay, I should talk about this topic was because a few months ago I was with my friend and he showed me kind of his works is code base, but he might be building. And one of the things that surprised me was managing their multiple packages in one place. And I basically haven't seen it before, and it was kind of something that I would love to learn. So I went back and I on my own read through, and that is I am here to like you guys how to use this on your Flutter app. We'll be talking about the Monorepo support on Flutter and how you can use it, the tools you can use, and benefits of using it in your apps. So if you should go into the pop workspace documentary on foundations Flutter on that, you'll see this. Now, a ideal workspace, ideal code base with packages will look something like this. You will have your packages folder with different packages, different apps on this repository. Now, if you look at it, we have the prospect on each one. So if this on each folder to go, okay, I want to pop.get, go into their directory and be doing this pop.get pop, and it's going to be, believe me, it's going to be tired, make you very tired. And imagine you have like 100 packages or apps in one folder. You will just be switching and switching and switching and switching. That is not really good. So that is one of the downtime of doing this. So with the help of tools like Melos, we're going to talk about this. Now, Melos is like the CI tool used to help manage that project with multiple pages. There are many pages which are in this: the Flutter Fire, Flutter Frame, the Frame plugins, chat. All these are already using tools to manage their pages. So now, what benefits or features you will use? Now we have automated and changelog generation, automated publish packages to pop.dev, local linking and installation. So all these are the benefits you get in it. So now let us just go in and go through and say how we can use this on our apps. If you go to your virtual studio code, now this is like we are going to build, develop a project, create a Flutter a package and see how basically how you will run it from day one. So now this code base you should have is so you have a create some folders and make directory, and I'm going to call these packages. I say to need an directory. So now the app directory is going to like store our apps. The packages directory is going to so the next thing we need those apps. So we should go to the app directory, and in the app directory we make our Flutter app, create app call it app1. So Flutter will create app2. So because we're using 2 to test, demonstrate. So the next thing we go to, let us go to our package, the packages, and we're going to create our which is Flutter create, because this is package, we call it the template tag. We add the tag and we make it package, give it a name of package. So here, so we're going to also create this, which is this. So now you are to go in package 1, we have our app right here. So now this is the prospect YAML. This is the prospect YAML. And let me just need all this. Let me remove this. Don't need all this comment. I just want to make everything as possible so we see what we are doing here. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. This I don't need it. I don't need this. Okay, this is our YAML file. So we also need to clean this one, which is this one. Remove this one. So now we have it as clean as what is it. So the next thing is, okay, if in our one we decide we want to use the package, so we'll go to our dependency and we are going to add, and the version is, let's, if I'm right, the version is 1.6.0. That's the version we're using. So now, because we have this right, we pop.get, we have to go in cd, go into apps folder, go into the apps 1 folder and do pop.get. So this is one of the things we want to avoid, going into it and every time we're going and .get and apps, go through one on every one of them and start doing pop.get, and we don't want that. So I should go to the to and also do the same thing. We're going to add this package to version 1.0. Also, we have to go and do the same thing, and that's not what we want to do. So that's when Melos comes in. So if we are to start using Melos, the next thing we have to do, let us just install it globally our system. So we just that pop global activate Melos. So now we have added globally on our system. So the next thing we have to do is to create in the root directory. We are going to create a popspec YAML file. So popspec.yaml file. Now, when we create, the next thing we are going to do is I'll give it a name. Can put the name as underscore. And the next thing is we're going to bleed. No, thank you for this. This is not what. So use the 3.0 SD. Then we have to define our workspace. Our workspace take each of pages linked to it. So we're going to do one apps, app one, plus one apps, two, then packages, package one, package, long spelling, package two. Yep. So we have now added it to our post file. So the next thing we have to link this package to it. We are going to go into our apps YAML file one by one and to go to the down. Now here we have to put a function workspace. Resolution workspace. So we'll copy this and to any spec. Go to the packages folder and it's here too. So this is it. So the next thing we have to do after adding it is to add the Melos as a def dependency. Now to add it, we'll do that. We're going to our root directory. In here, we'll do that pop add Melos. Because it's a def dependency, we'll add the def flag. So now that we have added, so the next to make everything all right is to use the, because we have added Melos as a global package in our system, we can use the Melos command. Let me clear this. So if we use the Melos command, we can see it's now activated in our system. So we can use any of this flag. So we most concerned to us is the Bootstrap flag. The Bootstraps flag is going to like help us pop.get and link packages together. So next thing we'll do Melos Bootstrap. Now you can see we have fully packages Bootstrap. So if you go in here, you see we have the prospect log now, and we have the prospect YAML log. Now we have the Melos. Let's go. Now this helps with linking. So now if you go to packages here, have that prospect.log anymore. This one, same as this and each and yeah, we don't. We also have the that tool. Here. So in the that tool, we have the that tool here. We have the YAML app one, the link we have in each of territory here. So now this is basically how to use the Melos package. Now the next thing we are going to look at is looking at script. Now the script is Okay, we know we all use runner, the build runner app when uh, we are creating code generation. So for example, we have the app, go to and we go to prospect.yaml file. We want to add the build runner depth dependency. Yeah, build and call this 2.1. Okay, and let us add this in our packages folder too. Now to use the build, the build runner command is just to we'll go in just the same we do pop.get. We'll go into each of one of our, let me say we are going to the packages folder, and the way we added page one, and to use it we just do that run build get it first. Oh. So to use it, we do the normal way we do it, like that run build run. We'll do this. And now with the help of Melos, we can add an command right from here. So we can just add our script here and as a script to do the rest for us. We'll just go to prospect YAML, the one we have on our root directory, and we'll create then we script and we it. Now we want to run a command. We add run Melos build. Now currency, you want this to run per time, so we want the default one. Then we are depending on we depend on a package, build runner package. What am I spelling runner? Then the command to run, which is the dat run build runner, then build. Now that we added this, everything is good to go. Now, next thing we have to write this CLA Melos generate. So now you can see it's running on one by one. Now we have because build runner added to app one and package one, it runs for packages, so it runs fine. So now if I go ahead and go to my apps and go to the YAML and I go to the depth dependency, added runner to use one we want to use, which is build twin what's one. So let me go back and Melos Bootstraps and get everything. The next thing we do is also run generate. Now we have the app one, which is going to run. App two is also because we have added the bit. Success. So this is basically the best thing you can use. You can also read more on many things you can do with it. Now we have the clean. You can clean. We have the format. We have the publish if you want to publish to help you publish all your apps. And basically just we have the filter. So anything you want to do, you just do documentation and see how you can use it. So guys, if you have you can drop